stand for the pledge and invocation.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing.
Gracious Heavenly Father, thank you for this beautiful day, and bless those that are here today and help us make wise decisions for our school as we go forward, and just be with our country and be with our soldiers overseas to keep them safe. And thank you for the grace and mercy you show us each day. Amen.
Amen.
We would like to welcome and acknowledge any stakeholders that are present at the meeting today. Please take a look at the agenda. See if anything needs to be, any additions.
I make a motion to accept the agenda as presented.
Second.
It has been moved by Richard Rock, seconded by Lucille Holmes to approve the agenda as printed. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it, motion carried. Public participation?
None.
Good deal. All right, Dr. Ramucci, FYI and Superintendent's report.
All right. Ms. Ford, you want to start?
Good afternoon.
We will be recognizing today our district retirees, those that are present. We would like Coach Bernard Berryhill to come.
You surely don't look old enough to be
In
retired.
2017
No.
and is retired from the Cleveland Central High School.
There's no way on glasses.
You had to start teaching when you were 14.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Congratulations.
Thank you for
Fresh out of
serving us.
college or still in high school when you started?
Next, we would like to recognize Mrs. Myrtle Jackson. Mrs. Jackson is retired, has retired from Naylor Elementary.
All right.
And she's worked with diligently with our Special Services Department. So proud.
Thank you for serving.
We do have several that cannot make it. We'd like to recognize Mrs. Regina Neal. She was our district case manager. Mrs. Claire Rogers has retired from Hayes Cooper Center. And Mrs. Sonia Berger has retired. Again. Thank you all so much.
All right.
Gone but not forgotten. Y'all, I know y'all gonna stay out a little while and come back to visit. We'll put you back to work. The next person I'd like to recognize is Kendall Cleveland. Kendall, will you come up? Get you a Mississippi State shirt.
I looked at that.
Kendall is our champion in esports, so we want to recognize you. And you played the Madden game?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anything, well, let's take a picture first.
What's the better game?
I'm teasing.
Hold it flat. Open. There you go.
Let's go.
3, 1, 2.
Okay. Jonathan Marston is his esports director, and he was also our star teacher of the year this year. But tell us for a minute about esports and being a state champion.
Well, I've been playing Madden for a long time, and esports was just a way for me to show my skills off, like give me something to play for. And I appreciate the opportunity.
Awesome.
Good job.
So you would probably be a candidate of somebody that would be a drone pilot or learn to be in the FAA. So look into that, because there's big money in that.
Yes, sure is.
We're so proud of you. Thank you for coming.
I think they just accepted a scholarship.
Oh, he did?
Didn't you just get a scholarship?
I got one from NBCC.
All right, so he has a partial scholarship to play esports.
And where at?
Mississippi Delta Community College, MDCC. Delta State offered him a partial scholarship also. They're trying to get their program up and running still. And then Southern Miss was where we went for the championship, and they were talking to him too, trying to recruit him. So it's a good opportunity for a lot of these kids. It's a new program, new sport, but it's a varsity sport, and clearly there are scholarship opportunities to do it at the next level, so it's a good thing.
And so what do you plan to major in?
Bigs.
Okay, good deal.
Well, thanks for representing us so well. We
Congratulations.
appreciate both of y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Okay, also, we had 8 students from Cleveland Central High School that attended the annual Advanced STEM Summer Preparatory Program at Mississippi State from June 9th to 13th. I hadn't talked to any of them. Ms. Housey's daughter went and enjoyed it.
Absolutely loved
Right,
it.
so, proud we got that going. Summer programs are still in swing. Tomorrow is the day that our 3rd graders will take the final retest, so say a little extra for them tonight in your prayers. And then the summer feeding programs are continuing at Dale and D.F. Smith, and in your package you saw the number of meals that have been served. And that's all I have today.
Do you all have any questions for Dr. Bramucci regarding her superintendent's report?
No.
Okay, if not, we will receive their report for information purposes. No actions are required. Business Department?
Good afternoon, you all.
Good afternoon.
I have prepared the following statements for April of 2025, your statement of income, budget status report, statement of fund balances, expenditure report, cash flow report, balance sheet, and your bank reconciliations. So as of April of 2025, the district's fund balance is $19,097,913. We spent a total of $2,297,788 in the month of April, and the revenue we brought in is $2,058,562. The food service bank account has also been fully reconciled, and as of April of 2025, the fund balance is $344,605. Total expenses for April 2025 for food service is $184,581, and the total revenue is $199,861. This concludes my report. If you all have any questions?
Is that 19 million reflective of years past? Or is, in other words, is that about where we're at this time of year
Last year.
versus last year versus 2 years? Well, I know you can't count a lot of the COVID years because you had a ton of money.
April of 2022, the fund balance was in the 20s. And that's due to the extra money, schools not spending as much. But I can say that our fund balance will end higher this year than what we actually projected in our original budget.
Okay.
So we're looking to maintain somewhere between 17 and 18.
So you've gotten in most of your revenue at this point.
Yes, so as of April, we had 92% of our ad valorem come in, and as of June, we received the last check Friday. We've received over $415,000 over than what we actually asked for, so we'll have to, of course, when you see the ad valorem,
Right.
we will see an escrow there for that amount.
One other question. If, I'm assuming, Nathan, we still hadn't got any Title I monies or no indication of when they're going to be paid.
I don't have any projection on revenue other than,
So we would have to fund that out of district maintenance and then be reimbursed when those funds came in,
which is what we normally do.
which is, it's a normal procedure.
Right, we just won't receive our reimbursements the next month until they approve the project for FY '26, so you're
Okay.
exactly right.
So we're kind of,
We're okay.
we're prepared for
We're
that.
prepared for that, yes.
That was my main questions.
All right, any other questions for Ms. Pulley regarding the financial report? If not, can I get a motion to approve?
I make the motion to approve her report.
It has been moved by Lucille Holmes, seconded by Beverly Janish, to approve the financial report. All in favor? Ayes have it, motion carried. Federal programs, Mr. Towers, do you have anything other than the CSI report?
No, ma'am, not this time.
Do you all have any questions regarding that report?
No, he answered my question on the Title I money already.
Okay, can I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
It has been moved by George Evans, seconded by Richard Boggs, to approve the federal program CSI report. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it, motion carried. You had something, Dr. Pamucci?
I don't.
Okay, I thought your hand was right.
No, ma'am.
Ms. Towers, do you have anything for curriculum? Any updates?
No, ma'am.
All right. Approve of consent agenda. Are there any items that need to be pulled or voted on separately? If you don't have any questions, can I get a motion to approve consent agenda?
I make a motion to approve consent agenda.
I'll second it.
It has been moved by Richard Boggs, seconded by Lucille Holmes to approve consent agenda. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it, motion carried. Let's look at July 17th at noon.
Madam President,
Yes, sir.
may I ask for that to be moved? I don't have my calendar, it's in the car. I need to look at that, I let it go. Can we
Okay.
possibly move that item until after, executive session, when we come back out and vote on
And you
that?
can look at it.
And I
That's
can look
fine.
at it, not disrupt the meeting.
Okay, good deal. Okay, we'll come back to that, Ms. Bell.
I don't know where I'm gonna be, Joe.
B.
I'm a busy man.
Approval of the docket and claims docket. We just had an additional docket items added. Have you all had an opportunity to review those? If not, we can move the docket to after, executive session to give y'all an opportunity. Are
No,
y'all
no,
okay?
no, I'm ready to vote.
Okay. You good on this end, Ms. Holmes?
I'm fine.
Ms.
Would you
Janet?
sneak in there?
It's just year-end stuff, trying to prevent having a special call meeting. Yeah,
Yeah, the more you can get in now, the
the better it goes out.
I did see on the other items, it was some that was paid, some February bill.
what set of books is this? This the,
We got documentation, we've been asking for invoices for quite some time, trying to close out as much as possible, and had to get a little firm.
No consequences when they don't get the stuff in on time.
They done the work, we gotta pay them, but it just,
I understand, but I'm talking about, if we can't get the invoices from the people who ordered the stuff, that's the reason why we're not paying? Or is it from the
Yeah,
companies
they
that's the
won't-
reason why we're not paying?
Jessica won't pay it till she gets the confirmation.
Documentation that I need, that everything is here. Mhm.
so I guess as long as once we're audited, you have that,
Technology too.
yeah, okay,
And this
yeah.
is on the regular,
And I think
have
that was
all the
probably one of them.
Emails and all that stuff when we first started getting into Justified, all of that, we've gone through those.
Okay.
For sure, so I have all the needed paperwork to show that,
So we caught up,
yes.
Okay.
We
Oh.
we got one or two more that's still out. Ms.
Okay.
Johnson,
I'm trying to get stuff cleared, but I, from what I'm seeing on a daily basis, I don't think it may be a month. Hopefully next month we'll have all cleared.
okay. And
and
as long as-
this is on the regular books, not the second set of books we got.
Being funny. Being funny.
But we don't say that.
Not the secret books, this is the regular books.
I don't know about those.
We only have one.
All right, do y'all have any other claim docket questions?
No.
Okay, can I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
It has been moved by Richard Boggs, seconded by George Evans to approve the claim docket. All in favor?
Flavor.
Ayes have it, motion carried. We have lawn and milk bids.
Yes, we do. Which one we doing first?
We can look at the lawn first.
Long bids, we have 3 bids. I don't know if they got the names on the outside of them or not, but
Two of them do, but that one did not.
Isn't that a weapon he had?
We just talked about that.
Can't have no
like
weapon.
George, I don't remember voting on
You
that.
know, I did kind of test it.
First bid is from Delta Scapes,
Delta.
Delta State?
Scapes,
Oh, Delta Scapes. Okay.
SCAPES, Delta Scapes.
All right.
It is, they don't have it totaled up, does it? The total monthly payment is broken down, or we'd have to add those
Is there
four
one
more.
or two sheets?
You wanna
Let's
look
back
at that
up.
one for us right
See if they got,
quick? So we can have
Let
it.
Charles come
I wanna
over
make sure they're
here.
giving us everything we asked,
You want me to add it?
all the
Yeah,
services.
add those together, George.
Charles coming.
And this is from, the next bid is from Jared Matthews.
Jared,
Jared, Jared Matthews.
okay. And you're gonna look at them and make sure.
And it's actually from Marathon Lawn Care, Rosedale, Mississippi. They included a certificate of liability insurance,
That's good.
but there's no, all they did is on the cover sheet,
Okay.
a bid of $85,000 yearly. And this is one that's from Gary's Lawn Service.
Who lawn service?
Gary's.
Gary.
G-A-R-Y.
How much is that a month?
$7,083.33 a month.
That's from Delta Skate?
No, that's from the Marathon Lawn.
$7,000.
$7,083.33 a
Monthly.
month.
Monthly.
Okay.
All right, add that one up. This is Gary's Lawn Service, he's gonna add that up. Gary's who's been doing our
Okay.
lawn service, he broke it down monthly, I
Yeah,
think.
he got it monthly.
Okay, how much, 57?
Seven,
$7,700 monthly,
$7,700.
monthly. This one was how much you said, Charles?
7,000.
83.
$83 a month,
What, get Delta
times
Skate
12
got?
is what?
Right, we're just doing it monthly. And then what you
What
get right
Delta
there.
Skate?
Same thing, 7,080.
The lowest bid is,
What's Delta Scapes?
Delta Scapes is, $7,083.
No, that's
Yeah,
Marathon.
that's both.
They both came the same.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
And then Marathon is $7,083. And what'd you tell me Gary's was?
7,700.
$770.
$770.
Yeah, $7,700 monthly.
Okay.
Oh, so we'll take these under advisement, I guess, and make sure
Make
that
a
they're all the
decision, you all
same.
look at them and
See if it's taking care of
Yeah.
everything we want.
Yeah.
we'll send it back to you all and you all bring us back a recommendation.
Right. And the main thing is, what are we getting for each one of those services? I know on the service that we, huh?
I say the other one don't have nothing on it.
No, it doesn't have anything of what he's gonna do, just a total amount.
Do we ask them, do we tell them what services we want?
It was included in the bid.
And Gary been doing it.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
he's
do
been
that.
doing it. So, what is itemized out here for Gary's Lawn Services, lawn mowing, weed eating, edging, blowing, chemical weed control, which is spraying, maintaining hedges and shrubs. That's in his bid. Marathon, there's nothing but a total. And in that one, it listed out what would be done.
It didn't.
Lawn mowing, weed eating, blowing, and maintaining hedges and shrubs year round. So the difference is the
No
spray
spraying.
is the difference. And, well, the spraying is what makes it look a whole lot better.
Less cutting and all that.
All right, y'all just bring us back a recommendation.
All right, now we ready?
Thank you.
We ready for the milk
The
bid?
milkman,
All right, milk bid, we only received one bid, and that's from Denton's
Oh, well.
Okay,
Dairy.
all right.
We'll open it. Didn't I
Yeah.
say Denton's? Or do I say,
Denton's
I say
Dairy.
Butler?
yeah, but
And Charles, here it is. We only got one bid on the milk. And, since we only got one bid, we have to take that under, or we go ahead and vote on it?
We'll take a motion.
Take a motion to vote on it?
What's the total?
The total price is No, it's a bunch of different broke down prices in here.
Chocolate, vanilla, and all that.
Yeah,
Well,
y'all,
half
Okay,
pint,
we don't have to go
vanilla,
through all
strawberry,
that.
chocolate, ice cream sandwiches.
everything got a different price, so y'all
Okay.
gonna have to look at it.
So, but I'll make the motion that we accept Denton's Dairy.
And that the team brings us back a recommendation
Right.
for lawn care.
So I'll make that motion.
Can I get a second?
Second.
It has been moved by Richard Boggs, seconded by George Evans, to accept the Den Dairy milk bid and for the leadership team to bring back recommendations for the lawn care. All in favor? Ayes have it, motion carried. Do y'all have any questions regarding the budget timeline and ad valorem ad? If not, can I get a motion to approve?
That's on the dates.
Sheila,
That's the budget timeline
give me
and
that
ad
date
valorem
again
ad.
for, what now?
Also have a resolution.
28th through the 30th, okay. So that's okay, those dates okay for me. What's the name of the place?
And we only have to have 3 present that day, isn't it right, for the,
She's gonna be Lake Charles.
Lake Charles.
Okay.
That's it. Just the
It'll be
three.
10 o'clock Zoom.
What day is that?
we can't do it by Zoom, can we? I thought we had to be in the building.
Budget hearing, you have to be in the building.
Okay,
Now, the adoption
okay.
of the budget can be by Zoom.
Okay, July 23rd for budget hearing and July 31st for adoption of the budget.
School will be back in session.
Ma'am,
Will school be
time?
back in on the 31st?
What time is?
5 o'clock?
5 o'clock for the
o'clock.
budget
budget hearing,
and,
it's gotta be 5.
5 o'clock.
Public is invited to attend. I wanted to ask you all if you wanted a budget work session.
I think,
What day?
do we want a work session or other than what we kind of expressed to the,
will it be will we be looking at anything different from what was discussed at the retreat?
No, it may, adding those projects for maintenance and operations may throw us over. But other than that, and we still got the end of ESSER 3 left. So I'll roll over the balance from ESSER 3 project, the bathroom project, into next year's budget.
so that's what we looked at, 1, 2, Charles had this,
Numbered.
and this.
Yes.
And
So-
so the plan was to start at the top and
The
work our way
priorities.
down. And I guess our question was, is that our priorities and the school administration's priorities is the way they were presented?
Yes, from my understanding. The 1, 2, 3, you had to prioritize 3. You said it would go in
The
that.
projects that
Because
you,
the warrants.
That was,
the warrants
number one is
expires
what
next
you need
May.
the most, right, Charles? Number 2, and if we had enough left over, we keep going down the
List.
list.
And that's estimated by 1.5 million.
Unless prior to that time, something
Happens.
happens, cause something to go over.
Was ever, I mean, we didn't take any type of vote or anything, but was everybody in agreement with
that's
those?
what I was gonna ask, are you all okay with that? So there's no need for a work session? Okay,
I mean,
all
Talk about
right.
the big ticket item.
Okay, I need a motion to approve the timeline and, where am I? Okay,
Budget.
budget timeline and ad valorem ad.
So move.
second,
It has been moved by George Evans, seconded by Richard Box to approve the budget timeline and ad valorem ad. All in favor? Ayes have it, motion carried. Approval of painting bid for food services. They included 3 bids on here. Do you all have any questions regarding those bids? For those services?
why is it so big
And
a
she
difference?
has the money.
Why did one have, I mean, that's 35,000, 37,000, and 129,000?
Yeah, it was way off.
I was looking at them bids, I said, yeah, legal
I guess
company.
His aunt's a superintendent, I guess.
Not blood related. Not blood related.
And they're recommending the Monroe Golden Properties, and she listed the justification for that.
Okay. These your kinfolk ladies?
Do y'all have any questions regarding those bids?
God bless them.
Do we accept?
I will accept, yes.
Okay, can I get a motion to approve?
I make the motion to approve Monroe Golden Properties bid.
It has been moved by Lucia Holmes, seconded by Beverly Janish, to approve the painting bid for Monroe Services, Consulting Services. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it, motion carried. Approval of vehicle quote for maintenance, school resource officer, and deputy superintendent.
So moved.
I got a question on that. What color truck are we getting?
What color truck? What the hell does that matter?
What color you want?
You can get purple.
Oh, he don't want purple.
You might. Got a purple shirt on.
Was that your question for real?
He's full of shit. That's what he's doing. He,
White or black?
Thank you, sir. That was answering my question.
Can I get a motion to approve?
I make the motion to approve.
who's getting it? The boss man or the superintendent? Director?
All of them.
Assistant?
It's
Boss
right-
getting a new one, gonna
Hold on,
give
let
him
this
his.
motion go through, hold on.
I'll second it.
It has been moved by Lucia Holmes, seconded by Beverly Janish, to approve the quotes for maintenance, SRO, deputy superintendent, and superintendent vehicles. All in favor? Ayes have it, motion carried. Now you can ask your question.
Oh,
You were
okay.
done?
I'm done.
Okay. All right, let's look at items 11 and 12. They are both disposals. Do you all have any questions regarding disposal list for fixed assets
Do it the
and
right way.
CTE? If not, can I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
It has been moved by Richard Box, seconded by Lucia Holmes, to approve the disposal of fixed assets and CTE. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it, motion carried. Approval of MSBA quote for insurance.
Got to have it.
Can I get a motion to approve?
I make the motion to approve.
I
They
know.
got to have it.
We got to have it.
The student accident we
You
didn't
see that
have
damn disposal list?
last week, so it's been added there. The cyber is included in the property casualty quote that I showed y'all.
Shit said,
That's the one we didn't
No good no
have. We were no longer
We did not
covered.
have the student accident
What it
quote
is
at the
what they told
retreat,
me.
but I did show you the property casualty, and cyber is included in it now, taken over by
it just doesn't have
MSBA.
the right software.
Okay.
to Put
Got
the
to have it.
programs on.
All right, can I get a motion?
Make the motion to accept.
I'll make a motion to, second, Lucille.
Okay.
It has been moved by Lucia Holmes, seconded by Richard Box, to approve the MSBA quote for insurance. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it, motion carried. Okay, approval of emergency purchases for the maintenance department. Do you all have any questions regarding
Make
that?
a motion to approve.
Can I get a second? Second. It has been moved by Richard Boggs, seconded by Beverly Janish, to approve the emergency purchases for maintenance. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it, motion carried. Approval of the employee assistance program. Do you all have any questions regarding that? It was presented at,
That where they getting mental health?
Yes, sir.
Financial counseling.
Can the board get it too?
I about to say, we
Mental
got
health?
you some. What's your name on it?
Okay.
Can Richard get mental health?
Can I get a motion to approve?
I
That's
make
a
the
HIPAA
motion.
violation, telling about my
Oh, sit
mental.
on your hip up.
Can I get a second?
I second it.
It has been moved by Lucia Holmes, seconded by Beverly Janish, to approve the employee assistance program. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it, motion carried. Approval to void outstanding checks.
So moved.
They were not cashed.
Of 2023, all the way up, from April of 2023 to October of 2023. We reached out to vendors, sent emails, nothing.
Second.
It has been moved by George Evans, seconded by Lucia Holmes, to approve the void, to approve to void the outstanding checks. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it, motion carried. Approval of the extended leave policy for non-certified employees.
Give them a couple more days like we talked about.
the rate of pay.
So
Rate
moved.
of pay.
Oh, okay. So moved.
Can I get a second? It has been moved by George Evans, seconded by Lucille Holmes to approve extended leave policy for non-certified employees. All in favor? Ayes have it, motion carried. Approval of the DM Smith playground equipment. It was a quote increase.
Right. It was,
And they
that
have
was
it
the
both in
December
there.
date on the quote, so we got a new one and it went up just a little bit.
About $1,000.
It wasn't much.
So we just need to approve the new quote.
Okay. I make the motion to approve the new quote.
Can I get a second? It has been moved by Lucille Holmes, seconded by Beverly Janish to approve the updated DM Smith playground equipment quote. All in favor? Ayes have it, motion carried. Let's look at 19 and 20. One is approval of the strategic plan, the other is a proposed policy review calendar. Do y'all have any questions about that? Mr. Johnson, on the calendar, could you add on there, like where you have in conjunction with, could you add the month that we're supposed to do superintendent evaluation as well as updating the MOU for the attorney for the law firm? So we won't forget it. All right, can I get a motion to approve?
Make the motion.
Second. Go ahead.
It has been moved by Lucille Holmes, added by Beverly Janish to approve items 19 and 20. All in favor? Ayes have it, motion carried. Approval of consulting services for 25-26, that's federal programs. All in, any questions regarding that? Can I get a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
It has been moved by Richard Boggs, seconded by George Evans to approve consulting services for 25-26. All in favor? Ayes have it, motion carried.
So just one quick question. So next year when we have our retreat or board workshop, whatever, you'll be able to, with the software that you're gonna be getting, you're gonna give us kind of a breakdown, a thumbs up or thumbs down for consulting services,
Yes.
district-wide.
Yes, we'll be able to look at that and then we'll have them come in too. But we'll be able to see this.
But we would like to see it with you and the
Right,
administration
right.
and get feedback
Before they,
before they get up here in front of us.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No problem.
Sounds good. All right,
So,
you got something else?
Athletic.
22.
22, approval of athletic supplements. Do y'all have any questions regarding those supplements?
I'm good with them.
Can I get a motion to approve?
I'll make the motion to approve.
Second.
It has been moved by Richard Boggs, seconded by Lucille Holmes to approve the supplements. All in favor? Ayes have it, motion carried. Number 23 through 33, all of those are MOUs or service agreements. Have you all had an opportunity to review them all?
My only question is, to the attorney, you've looked at all of them?
Before they ever get to me, they get to me before they get to y'all.
Okay. Do you all have any questions regarding those services?
So if they don't hit, that means you have approved.
That means I've let them go for y'all's approval.
All right. I make the motion to approve the MOU
And service agreements,
and service agreements 20 what?
22 through 33. 23 through 33.
23 through 33.
It has been moved by Lucille Holmes, seconded by Beverly Janish to approve the MOUs and service agreements 22 through 33. All in favor? Ayes have it, motion carried. Items number 34 through 36 are manuals and handbooks. Have you all had an opportunity to review those? Do you have any questions? I do have a question on that athletic for the students. Is that gonna be one handbook or each sport will have additional handbooks, Mr. Johnson?
Well, based on what they previously done, each one still had their own handbook for different things that may just pertain to their sport. but they should be generally guided by this particular angle. It shouldn't be anything in there that contradicts what's in the board.
Okay, so they bring those to you all to approve before they issue them? Should,
They gotta
that
come
should
to
be,
us.
It goes to the athletic director, what it has on it. So we'll give them this year, because a couple of them I hadn't seen.
okay, because I know we hadn't previously been approving them before it gets to the athletes.
I think that they need to be approved by
Yeah.
us.
So,
Yeah.
I'm hearing you
I
say,
agree.
So
this is the guideline for all the other sports.
Like, this is the overarching.
This is this one.
And then the individual sports might have
I
something
got you,
that
based on what this sport is.
pertaining to that particular sport.
Gotcha.
But they've been providing handbooks and following when nobody knows or nobody has reviewed them. So we request, they'll need to come back to us.
All the coaches will have to provide
A copy of that.
They're gonna use-
They're gonna provide to students and parents.
Have to be approved by the
Yeah.
board.
All right, can I get a motion to, any other questions you guys?
No, I have
All
the same question.
Can I get a motion to approve 34 through 36?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
It has been moved by George Evans, seconded by Lucille Holmes, to approve items 34 through 36. All in favor? Aye. Ayes have it, motion carried. Can I get a motion to remove from table and approve 37 of the May policy review?
So moved.
Second.
It has been moved by Richard Bach, seconded by Lucille Holmes, to remove from table and approve the May policies review. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it, motion carried. Can I get a motion, we're gonna look at 38 and 39, those items will be tabled. That's the June policies and MSBA policy revisions. Can I get a motion to table?
I make a motion to table 38 and 39.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Okay, it has been moved by Lucille Holmes, seconded by Beverly Janish to to table items 38 and 39. All in favor? Ayes have it, motion carried. Okay, approval of the personnel agenda. Let's see.
We're gonna do it by parts or? the whole?
We're needing to, because I'm gonna have to recuse myself from,
Well,
I see some updates, hold on.
it is some updates. And one,
State,
you have to recuse
do you
yourself.
have
I
to
think
state
it's
your
secret
reason
you-
for,
Yes.
you have to state your reason for recusal?
Uh-huh,
No, let me see.
hold on, it's in there,
Is it, I saw it.
hold on.
Renewals?
I'm trying to get to the numbers.
We added those.
No, that ain't the one you want. She was by herself.
I think that's part C. No?
Let's go back to that.
Part B.
Wow.
Okay, so
Just,
I thought I checked.
on the personnel agenda final, I do have some concerns. I'm requesting to move that to executive session, and I'm going to recuse myself from personnel part B.
Richard, take
well,
it.
go ahead and
Do the
recuse
recusal.
yourself now and then
We'll
we'll
come
bring
back.
up, part, yeah, we're gonna do the whole
Okay,
thing.
recusing conflict of
She's
interest.
recusing the
Yeah.
personnel agenda,
Part B.
specifically part B, but the whole personnel agenda. All right, so,
So, wait a minute now, we're
All right, hold on.
not gonna address part A.
no, hold on.
Fine, we're not gonna do fine.
No,
Just B.
Just B,
Just
just
B.
doing B till Paulette come back.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna handle the whole thing. All right,
I
so,
think she had a question though about.
She
I'm
wanna
good.
take
Hold on.
personnel final.
hold on, I'm looking for a motion to remove personnel agenda A to executive session.
Make the motion. Second. Okay.
It's been, motion made by
Got it.
Lucille Holmes.
Lucille and Beverly.
Okay.
All right, now then we're on to part B, which is 40.1.2, personnel agenda item B. Any discussion? I'll look for a motion for personnel part B.
I make the motion to accept personnel agenda part B. Second.
That's been, first is by Lucille, second by Beverly. All in favor? Aye. The ayes have it. Personnel Part C. Look for a motion on, is there any discussion? Looking for a motion on personal item, agenda Part C.
I make the motion to accept personnel Part C.
Second.
First by Lucille Holmes, second by Beverly Janice. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Now we on to renewals. Correct?
Yes.
All right, so on renewals, I look for a motion for personnel renewals.
I make the motion to, what is it? Personnel renewal.
All right, need a
Accept.
second.
Second.
I got a first from Lucille Holmes, second by Beverly Janice. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Coach's recommendation.
Can we move that to the executive session?
Yes.
All right, I'm looking for a motion to remove coaching recommendations to executive session.
Make the motion to take it into executive session.
Second.
I got a first by Lucille Holmes, and a second by George Evans, all in, to remove that.
What you have to say why?
Huh?
Say why you moved it.
All right, motion fails from lack of a vote. Lucille, what is your reasoning for moving personnel, coaching recommendations?
Got some questions about the coaches. Okay, do that?
That pass muster? No?
I need more something specific.
I can't give it.
Character about the coaches.
Well, because you got, it ties in with the personnel. And if we take it to take it into personnel, take it into executive session because personnel
That'll work.
So what's that stated reason?
is tied into personnel.
Tied it.
Personnel,
Privacy concerns.
Privacy concerns of taking coaching recommendation into to executive session. I need a motion on that.
So moved.
Got a first by George Evans,
Second.
second by Beverly Janice. All in favor? Aye. Ayes have it. Paulette may enter the room.
Ms. Paulette?
the Paulette Lee.
She was gone, she was leaving, she had the keys out. She was jingling the keys. She actually got back into the key.
Is your time to go bathroom?
I ain't have too much stuff about making myself on my shoes.
Madam President, we're in session. We have moved personnel agenda B and coaches' recommendations,
Hey,
A, I'm sorry, A, to executive session
and coaches.
and coaches.
Okay,
And that has all been voted on. Right now, we're on 41 to consider executive session.
okay, let's consider the executive session.
I so move, we go into executive session.
We'll be considering executive session for personnel items A and coaches' recommendations in addition to legal. Can I get a motion to move?
I make the motion to move.
Can I get a second?
Second.
It has been moved by
Everybody.
Lucille Holmes, seconded by
Everybody.
Richard Boggs to move into executive session. We'll take, how long you need us, 2 minutes to sign?
I need a little
Richard,
bit.
you gotta go get something.
I go get my.
Okay, I forgot. So we'll take a
3 minutes.
5-minute recess. I'm gonna do that.
We don't have time anyway. Oh, that's that we had.